Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Consphere, the show where we explore what's next in tech, innovation, and how it all affects our lives. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sophia. Today, we're digging into a topic that's not just hot, it's transformative, it's terrifying, and it's shaping the next 50 years of our civilization. We're talking about artificial intelligence and the futures it might create.
We hear it everywhere, right? AI in the workplace, AI writing emails, AI diagnosing diseases, AI making art. But beneath all the buzz is a serious question. Will AI be our greatest partner, our worst overlord, or a forgotten experiment?
This episode explores three futures. One where AI works hand in hand with us. One where it surpasses and controls us. And one where it simply doesn't live up to the hype and fades away.
You're about to hear all three sides, and spoiler alert, they each feel uncomfortably possible. Let's begin on a hopeful note. The dream of AI isn't domination, it's collaboration. The idea that AI will become humanity's most powerful co-pilot.
Right. Imagine a world where AI handles the boring stuff. Data sorting, repetitive emails, diagnosing early signs of disease, and we get to focus on innovation, creativity, compassion, the human stuff.
And it's not just theory. According to PwC, AI could contribute $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. That's more than China's entire GDP today.
Let's look at some real-world examples. In healthcare, Google's DeepMind developed an AI that can detect over 50 eye diseases with 94% accuracy, matching the performance of top doctors.
In manufacturing, predictive AI is saving billions by identifying faults before they happen. Airbus, for example, uses AI to monitor its aircraft and prevent failures in real time.
Education is another huge win. Squirrel AI, a Chinese edtech company, uses machine learning to create adaptive learning paths. Students are jumping from average scores to top-tier results in weeks.
In customer service, AI chatbots now resolve up to 80% of basic support queries without a human. That saves time and money and frees up people to handle more complex problems.
And let's not forget climate tech. AI is optimizing energy grids, detecting deforestation via satellite imagery, and even helping farmers use less water and fertilizer.
So this future, the AI as savior world, is full of promise. AI enhances our capabilities, eliminates drudgery, and tackles global problems.
But here's the catch. The dream works only if we design AI that serves all of humanity, not just the ones writing the code.
Now for the uncomfortable one. What happens if AI keeps getting smarter and we lose control?
It's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Let's talk about algorithmic bias. An AI hiring system trained on 10 years of data from a male-dominated company started automatically rejecting women's resumes.
And in the U.S., a criminal risk assessment AI, used to determine bail, was found to be twice as likely to flag black defendants as high risk compared to white defendants with similar records.
These are real-life examples of AI enforcing human flaws at scale. And the scariest part, most people don't even know when AI is involved.
Then there's surveillance. China's social credit system scores citizens based on behavior. What they buy, who they associate with, even how much time they spend playing video games.
And let's talk military. Autonomous drones that identify and engage targets without human intervention, they already exist. Several nations are actively developing them.
A 2023 Stanford study found that 36% of AI researchers believe AI poses an extremely serious existential risk to humanity. Think about that. Over a third of the people building this stuff are deeply worried.
And only 13% believe we're on track to create AI that aligns with human values.
This future isn't about evil robots. It's about control being silently handed over to systems we can't explain and we can't override.
Think about finance algorithms crashing stock markets in milliseconds, or AI deepfakes disrupting elections, or decision-making being outsourced to black box systems in governments.
This path doesn't have to involve conscious machines, just opaque systems with no accountability and no empathy running things behind the scenes.
The takeaway is, if we don't build ethics, diversity, and transparency into AI now, we might wake up one day in a world where we're no longer in charge.
But there's a third future most people forget to consider. What if AI fails to live up to the hype?
It's already starting to happen. A recent IDC report showed that 91% of AI projects never reach production. That's almost all of them.
Why? Because AI is hard. It requires massive clean data sets, talent that's in short supply, expensive compute infrastructure, and tons of iteration.
Gartner recently placed generative AI at the peak of inflated expectations. And you know what comes after that? The trough of disillusionment.
Training GPT-4 reportedly cost over $100 million, and that's just one model. The energy costs of the AI industry, 85 terawatt hours a year, the same as the entire Netherlands.
And even then, most AI systems today are narrow. They can write a poem or play chess, but they can't understand context, emotion, or intention. True artificial general intelligence, we might be decades away.
If the tech stalls or regulations, public distrust, and rising costs choke progress, we might look back on this AI boom the way we look at QR codes in 2009. Cool idea, didn't go anywhere. Until maybe it did again.
It's entirely possible that AI becomes background tech, useful in specific industries, but nowhere near the revolution people predicted.
So, 3 futures. In one, AI elevates humanity. In another, it quietly takes over. And in the third, it fizzles out and becomes a footnote in tech history.
The wild part is, we're on the edge of all 3. Right now, the future of AI is still being written. We're the authors.
So the question becomes, what do we want AI to be? A tool, a threat, or a passing trend?
And more importantly, what are we doing right now to guide it?
Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this episode, hit subscribe and share it with your team, your techie cousin, or that friend who keeps asking if robots are taking over.
And let us know your thoughts. Which future of AI do you believe in? Drop us a message on LinkedIn or YouTube.
Until next time, remember, the future isn't just something we discover. It's something we design.
Stay curious, stay ethical, and stay human.